I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here.
Motherfuckers.
What's the first Friday show of the year?
Damn. Let's
So what's going on, Miles? What's popping with you, man?
Oh man, look. 2026 is a scam. No, hear me out, man. Bro, I don't like none of this seems real to me now. Like they're getting lazy with the simulation. Like they're getting lazy. But you can't tell me 365 days pass since we did this to 2025, bro.
I know it's too fast.
It feels too fast, bro.
This year already feeling too fast. It's already January 2nd already. Goddamn, they ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, they get lazy with the simulation, man. Like, hey, guys up there on the Truman Show, slow it down, niggas. Slow it back down to where it was.
Exactly, for real.
Like, niggas are telling me Happy New Year, and I don't believe them. I'm like, nigga, what are you saying?
A year passed already? Like, goddamn. Because I remember what I was doing last year, and usually I don't remember what I was doing last year at this time, but I can remember it. So I know this shit is going by too quick. This shit is crazy.
I'm telling you. But other than that, everything is wonderful. Happy 2026, man. All the best, man. All the best to you, Locario.
Yes, sir. Right back at you, man. All the best for everybody out here, man. We here, man.
All the best to April MC in the building, man. All of the moderators, Unique 79 and, everybody in the chat, Dukelux, and all the people that support the show, man.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to everybody that's going to be sending in $10 a question, man. That means you rock with us for real. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because listen, remember, guys,
real.
The yesterday's price, or I should say last year's price, is not this year's price. So remember, $10 or more per question. We told y'all, so don't act like y'all didn't know.
Right.
$10 or more per question, $20 or more per story. You can also still donate for free questions. So if you want to give somebody a free question, just send that 10 or send that 20. If you want to give 2 free questions, you can also do that too. But the $5 are over. So if you want to send $5, that's just for the love. You understand?
Love and support, love and support. You feel me?
So y'all can still send the $5. But all we're saying is, if you want your questions answered, if you're gonna call in, it's gonna be $10 more or $20 per story. And also, if you guys want to put your questions in the chat, you can put your questions in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end, and we will get that cracking. But appreciate everybody tuning in today. Real quick, before we get into all of that, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Sure, we already got calls. Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, all right. 203, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, A Titty, what's going on? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I wanted to be the first to drop that $10.
Joe Black.
Give myself.
Oh shit. To be fair though, Phoenix was the first one yesterday on the first, but you're the second to drop the
on the Friday show.
Yeah, you're the first on the Friday show. So shout out.
Yes.
Joe Blast in the building, man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Thanks for been, supporting us all the time. You've been supporting us, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Is that
I want to give myself a shout out along with everybody else because today is my birthday and I'm glad to see it.
Oh shit.
Happy birthday to Joe Blast in the building.
Happy birthday, Joe Blast. All right, Joe Blast. Hey, Joe Blast. Go to Cunningham Elements. Order the cheapest thing, and I will hook you up for your birthday, bro. Just order something cheap. You feel me? Order the cheapest joint, and I'll hook you up for your birthday. I got you.
Facts.
All right, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
I started off this morning with Boss Mac, and then it just gets better right here.
All right, there you go, man.
Shout out to Boss Mac.
Yeah, man. All the people in the chat, Happy New Year to y'all. I'm glad you guys went up on these prices because that's going to weed out a lot of these niggas that don't give a fuck about themselves or the game because they don't want to donate.
Mm-hmm.
You called it barking yesterday talking about, oh, why you going up, nigga? The game costs.
Exactly, that's a fact.
For real, nigga. What are you talking about? The game costs, nigga.
That's
y'all don't see this economy, this inflation, nigga. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I got to shout out Charlie Kiefer too because without him, I wouldn't have got the understanding of what actual game is now. Since I've had a couple of consultations with Locario, I'm telling y'all in this chat, that shit is a whole nother level.
I'm telling you.
You think you hearing shit now and you barking over $5, you bitch ass niggas, you need to pay. because I don't give a fuck if anybody in that section get mad with me, fuck you. Because you're basically saying fuck yourself because you don't want to donate and you don't want to put into yourself. Because the shit I've heard from Locario is bananas. That's all I can say to it.
I tell you, get on that coaching, get on that live coaching, get on that one-on-one coaching. We try to tell y'all. But shout out to you, Joe Blast, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to you, Joe Blast, man. Like I said, go to Cunningham Elements. Order one thing, and bro, I got you. I'm filling up the box to the brim for my homie on his birthday, man. I got you, all right?
Appreciate that, Miles. Enough respect to you guys.
Yes, sir. Enough respect, man. Happy birthday to you and many, many more. Take it easy, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, man. That's Joe Blast in the building.
Yeah.
And go back to Cunningham Elements real quick though, so we can finish that up because we need that. We need that promo. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hold on, let me bring that back up here so we could get the promo popping off out here in these streets. So yeah, make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
It is still shea butter season. It is still shea butter season. And I want y'all to know something. I'm not claiming to cure, I'm not telling you any medication, medicinal advice or whatever. But I will say that I've heard back from a few people that they've had certain cases of eczema. And the shea butter has helped with their eczema. So if you got eczema, you want to try the shea butter. Now is a great time, man. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com and order something. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Get that cracking. Also, make sure you guys go to ShopLocario.com. Get that shit going and go to shoplocario.com. Get your online dating consultation. Listen, guys, it's a new year. There are women on these dating apps. They are thirsty for men, not males. They'll swipe left on the males, but they're thirsty for men. So the thing is that you got to get on there and know what you're doing to actually make shit happen. So me and April, or April and I, correct English, we will help you with.
I fucks with you so heavy with that.
You know how it is. So you guys got to get up on this online dating consultation. I'm telling y'all, get it this year because listen, y'all don't, man, If y'all are slipping and sliding out here in these streets, boy, there's so many chicks on there y'all are missing out on. Also, make sure you guys go get the Massive Game Collection, get Master the Vetting Process, get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, audio book, get Looks Don't Matter, Master Approaching Women, get the Game Kings 1 documentary, get the Bad Boy book, 60-second game. Look at all of the stuff you guys can get on shoplocario.com. Go there, get it right now, and get that shit going. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You feel what I'm saying? So that you guys can join the Masculine Identity Membership. You know what I'm saying? So that you guys can get on the Monday Zoom calls of Miles. You feel me? Also, shout out to everybody who took advantage of the Bad Boy Membership holiday sale.
Yes,
and I just dropped a new program on the Bad Boy Membership, which is called 9 Easy Ways to Meet and Attract Women. So this one right here is for all the guys who are like, where do I see, meet these chicks, and, how do I get more women, and, what are the places I should go in? Who should I talk to, and how should I do it? So I literally break down 9 different situations and circumstances that you can meet women. And then I also break it down into what you should do in those situations. And then I also break it down into if this situation is more catered to you finding casual sex situations or longer term situations. So I break it all the way down in this program. It's fucking crazy. So make sure you guys,
to the very last compound.
Exactly. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to get that going. And last but not least, before we get into this game,
wait, real quick. And if y'all doubt Locario, go check out his Instagram, because my man was definitely looks maxing for New Year's.
That's a fact. They said I was out here looking like, somebody said I look like a 80s drug dealer in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they called you 6'2", 6'2" the flu, because you so cold with it.
Let me see if I can find this crazy shit. Hold on, here we go. I'm gonna show this shit on the screen.
6'2" the flu.
Let me show y'all. Look at me trying to look cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look cool. Trying to look cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Up here trying to look cool. Look at that. Trying to look cool and sexy.
No, wait. Go back real quick. How come black guys always look so happy? Nah, you know what? I ain't even going.
And we out here in Times Square. Shout out to my dude Ricardo in there. Look at April trying to look all cute and sexy like she always does. Shout out to April and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we ended off with the, I gotta show them the whole fit. I gotta show them the whole fit. I'm trying to show.
Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes.
Looks maxing like a motherfucker. I'm trying to be like these looks maxers out here. You feel?
Yeah. So Locario know what the fuck he talking about. 9 different ways to meet and attract women. Y'all better go get that.
Exactly. Make sure you guys go get that shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you make that happen. All right. So guys, today we're talking about.
You was about to go to the Patreon. Do the Patreon too.
Yeah, don't forget about that. Don't forget about the Patreon, because we just dropped some heavy fucking game on Patreon. Hold on,
nigga. We spit some heavy ass game.
All right, go to Patreon. Just do it. Listen to
seriously, guys, we spit some deep spiritual shit. Like, I had to go back and listen to it myself. Like,
exactly. So guys, go to patreon.com. We just dropped the latest, which was called Why Women Hate When You Treat Them Like They're Special. You understand what I'm saying? We was going in on there. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the Patreon. We drop game every week. We talk about current events, all the things that you guys email us about. You're like, yo, could y'all talk about this? It's all on the Patreon. All the current events of all the fuckery that's going on is on the Patreon. So make sure you guys check out the show. The show is fire, because in the first half, we do current events and we talk about and break down the game and the current events. And then on the second half of the show, we spit the heavy game to let you guys know what it is. So go to patreon.com and join.
On this show, we talked about the Stephon Diggs. We talked about Anthony Joshua. We talked about Nicki Minaj. We talked about Dr. Umar and the FBI. We talked about the Combs sons and brothers doing this shit, and Dame Dash getting his company sold for nothing. So make sure y'all go check that shit out, man. We was killing the game on that one, man.
Going in. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. That's where the fire is at. So guys,
See, Joe Blast, no.
Exactly.
I had to go back and listen to myself.
Mm-hmm.
The conversation was so deep, I actually made epiphanies while spitting the game.
Mm-hmm. That should be happening. You know what's crazy? And let me tell you guys something that's gonna happen when you have game, right? When you have game, what's gonna happen is that your mind and body are gonna do certain things, and it's gonna be like you're stepping outside of yourself, watching yourself be fly. You're gonna be like, oh shit. I'm telling you, bro, there's times I'm hollering at a chick, and then I'm watching myself holler at the chick. So now, not only am I experiencing myself outside of myself, I'm actually experiencing what the woman might be experiencing while experiencing me. It's fucking crazy.
Ridiculous. It's another level of self-love. It's ridiculous.
Like I'm telling y'all gotta experience that shit. So this is why we tell you how to step up your game, because what happens is you end up automatically just like it just comes, it just happens. You don't even really like, God damn, I'm a smooth motherfucker. Jesus Christ. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is why Steve asked y'all, why should she fuck you? The answer is when you recognize that shit. You're like, listen, I know exactly why she should fuck me. You understand what I'm saying? I know exactly why. I'm like, I know exactly why. So that's all we try to tell you guys. You feel me? So make sure you guys get up on that. All right, so let's jump into this topic, man. And guys, you want to call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. You feel me? All right, so we're talking about 3 reasons why attracting women when you have no game is dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Very, very dangerous. You feel what I'm saying?
One more thing too. Let me shout out one more thing before we really get into the game. Shout out to Ice White for the 24-hour marathon, man.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I went on his page, and what happened was he put up a post and he said that YouTube doesn't allow to archive live over 12 hours. So the whole 24 hours, I was thinking there was so much gold in that live stream that you guys will never see. This is why I got to get up on shit bro, we had a whole segment of the nigga that called in talking about we ain't getting no bitches. I wish I would have screen flowed that shit. That shit was classic.
Yeah.
It was, and you guys will never see it. It was classic.
Wait, holla at Ice White and see if he got it logged on his StreamYard or something, bro.
Yeah, probably he maybe has it logged in on the other side or something. Cause I'm like, bro, there was so much gems on there that's just in the ether now, man. It was beautiful.
Yo,
beautiful. It was a lot of shit. It was beautiful, man. I had a whole nother debate with Redbeard guy. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Dry hump nigga. What the? Anyway, shout out to Ice White, man. Shout out to him. 24-hour marathon live, man. And the reason why I'm shouting it out is because we was on there. We was on there a few times. You know what I'm saying? We was on there a few times.
Like 5 in the morning and shit, going ham.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Keeping them going, shout out to him for that. That's crazy stamina, man. Pause. But yeah, it was dope. It was dope. So shout out to Ice White and all the other cats that came through, and and we because I made sure I took the opportunity to plug and talk about our shit, but we was there to also, we even took calls for the nigga. Like it was awesome. It was awesome. So make sure y'all come through, man.
That's a fact. Now that's real shit. That's real shit, man. But yeah, so guys, we're gonna get into this. And remember, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So we're talking about 3 reasons why attracting women when you have no game is dangerous. Okay. And so the reason why I came up with this topic is because a lot of times I look at comments from people. And there was a guy who made a comment. I should have screenshotted it, but it's really not that important about what he was saying. But basically, he just was saying, like, Locario, I don't understand, man. Like, you say you have all this game, but you don't have any proof. And I have proof because I went out to these clubs and I bagged like 3 girls and shit is popping off for me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So first of all, he's making the game about women. That's one.
First.
And second of all, if he's making the game about women, And he's like, well, Locario, you don't have any proof. I'm like, bro, my woman is in the chat every goddamn day. Like, what do we, you see, like, he's not even paying attention if that's what he's looking at. But
Right.
what I'm bringing that to say that even when you get sex, or let's say you are interacting with a woman, right? That doesn't mean you have game. This is what you guys have to understand. A lot of guys think because they have a woman in front of them, or they got some sex last week, or they got a girl's number, that means they have game. And in fact, what happens is that it's dangerous when you attract women when you don't have game. When you attract women when you don't have game, that means that you're not actually in a position to where you're orchestrating how things are going.
Right.
And so you're never in the driver's seat. You're never leading. You understand what I'm saying? And so the first dangerous thing, you understand what I'm saying? The first reason, and I just alluded to it now, and the first reason is that you are going to follow her. You understand what I'm saying? That's the first reason. See, when you have no game, you are automatically going to follow the woman. And because what happens is that within the dynamic, somebody has to be following someone else. That's how a relationship works. There always has to be somebody leading, somebody following, somebody dominant, somebody submissive, right? And so the thing is that when you don't have game and you're attracting women, what happens is that the woman will basically be the one who is dictating how things go, and then you're going to follow her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember, for example, one time I was on a dating app or whatever, and I sent the woman a message. I was like, hey, let's get together, get a drink, right? When are you free? So then she responds, and mind you, she's a good looking woman, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hot, nice body, pretty face, all that. So she responds and she's like, oh, hey, and I'm paraphrasing, but she was like, oh, hey, thanks for the message. Listen, you know, she was like, I really like places that have nice ambiance and nice music. So how about you let me know when you're free and we can get on a phone call and discuss what we're going to do. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what do they call it? What's the male version of getting the ick? I don't know. Like, what is that? That's what I had. I was like this. Brother, But see, now check this out. If I have no game, guess what I would have did? I would have been like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's talk on this day. And so she's basically trying to lead the situation at this point. Well, if I have no game, what I would have done was follow her. And so what I'm saying is a lot of guys, when they don't have game, you end up following a woman automatically because you're attracted to her physically. You're trying to get sex. You're chasing pussy and all this other stuff. Just like when you guys are worried about choosing signals. That's you following women because you don't have any game. So you're like, oh, this girl's giving me choosing signals, right? So you're attracting the woman. But what happens is it's dangerous because you're following her lead. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing to go and approach a girl if you notice she was checking you out and you want to approach her. The bad thing is that a lot of you guys wait for that to happen first and then you approach women. So that means that you're in a situation where you are going to be following the woman. And understand that following women is dangerous because when you follow women, you're always going along with her agenda.
Right.
And the thing about women is the reason why you're not supposed to follow women is because when you're following a woman, she's only thinking about herself. And so when a woman is only thinking about herself, she's not thinking about you in the situation. So either you're just going to get used or you're going to put yourself in danger by following her because she's only doing things based on her agenda. You see what I'm saying? But Miles, your thoughts on this shit though?
Well, we know we can't follow women. You ever ask a woman for directions? Like, real talk. Like, how many women have you heard in your life say, man, I'm so bad with direction. I don't even remember where we parked.
Mm-hmm. Right.
How many, and unprovoked. Like, I'm not even, this ain't even no bashing women and all that type of shit. You like, direction is not a woman's thing.
Mm.
You understand? That's why,
traditionally, like, the men would leave the village and go hunt,
Mm-hmm.
and the women would stay put in the village.
Right.
Because majority of the time, the men know how to get back.
Mm.
You understand? We can't have the women out there getting lost and shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They stay put. We go out there, we hunt, we bring everything back, and they work it out. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we can't follow no women. And again, like you said, you know, when you're doing these things with no game, when you're out here macking on accident,
mm-hmm.
you don't realize, you don't even realize that you're following. A lot of these dudes, you hear them use phrases like, well, you know, this happened and then that happened.
Right. One thing led to another.
Yeah, that shit. One thing led to another, and then before I knew it,
right.
What part of the game is that? Like, one thing just led to another?
Mm-hmm.
We're just like a slinky falling down a flight of stairs, right? That's what we are?
Right.
No, nigga, I'm a fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened because I make them happen.
Right.
If it's not that, then you gotta walk away from it, guys. Especially dealing with dealing with a female. Things need to happen because you make it happen.
Exactly.
No accident happened with motherfuckers that got game. You know what I'm telling you?
Accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Exactly.
Niggas on the loud talking about, yeah, so the conversation led to us talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the conversation just did that?
Right.
So what good are you? What the fuck what are you about? If life is just happening and you just standing there like, well, you see what I'm saying? This is why women, like, for a lot of you guys that, like, again, follow that type of logic and use those type of phrases, this is why life treats you the way it does.
Mm-hmm.
Because since you don't give a fuck to tell the universe exactly what you want, then the universe gonna give you whatever the fuck it feels like giving you.
Right.
And that's the difference between a man and a male. A male tumbles down the fucking mountain.
Right.
A man takes his time and walks down the side of the mountain. You get what I'm saying? And so we have enough dexterity to go at our own pace.
Right.
We don't play no fucking games out here. And women detect, women are, it's in their nature to detect this quality in a male. So they know when they're dealing with a man, and they know when they're dealing with a male, and they know when they're dealing with a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
You understand? And like you said in your example, that's literally how they test it. You know, you literally, you give them instructions. Okay, tell me when you're free. You know how many times I've had chicks on the dating app text me back their number.
Right. Oh, I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. Or they'll text you the number and they'll say, call me, and they'll put the number there. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't ask for your number. You see what I'm saying? Like, I said, when are you free? You see what I'm saying? But again, most guys, they're like, but Locario Miles, she gave you the number, bro. What's the big deal? What's the problem? You see what I'm saying? The problem is when you don't have any game, you're going to call her or text her. You're going to be following her.
I can't do it.
And that's where y'all fuck it up.
I can't do it. And guys, and I know a lot of y'all niggas is afraid because y'all like, damn, how many, y'all think back to y'all dating app experiences.
Right.
You think back and you like, damn, how many bitches did I just take their number and then if I was to be like Miles and Locario, how many bitches would I have to unmatch that's so much pussy I'm leaving on the table, bro. Listen, I don't know about y'all niggas, but I don't want that pussy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want it. I want what I asked for.
Right.
Not what you decided to give me.
That's a fact. Because what you guys gotta understand is that as soon as you follow her lead, there's more things she's going to get you to follow. And then there's more things you're going to follow because you've already done it. All you need to do is do it once, and it's going to be a trickle down effect. You're going to keep doing it. Shout out to Kay Zag. He said, when a woman takes liberties to do their own thing, they fuck up the synergy of what you're trying to do. Exactly. Because here's the thing. Check this out, right? Gives you the number, tells you to call her or text her. So now you text her. You're like, hey, what's up? This is Kevin from Bumble or some shit or whatever, right? So now she says to you,
Kevin.
She says to you, hey, I know this cute little spot on Main Street. We should like hang out there, right? Now, you don't realize that cute little spot that she's telling you to hang out at is where her ex-boyfriend works. So she's trying to get you to come through so she can make her ex-boyfriend jealous.
Right.
Now,
hold on, Emmanuel. Just like that.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Exactly.
So then you go to the spot. Her ex-boyfriend's the bartender working there. He see you with her. Now he want to be all up in your face, right? So this is why I'm saying it's dangerous. Y'all think just because a woman's giving you attention, just because a woman's giving you the number, that it's all good. This is what I keep trying to tell you. You guys have to tell women what to do so that they follow your lead. Because when you're in a situation where she's following your lead, you are doing what's best for you and her. When you follow her, she's doing what's best for her. That's the part y'all don't get.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be all blinded. Oh my God, right? She's so hot. And this is the second reason why attract a woman when you have no game is dangerous, right? And the second reason is that you're gonna put her on a pedestal because she's attractive. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna put this woman on a pedestal because you think she's physically attractive. And that's dangerous. Because once that happens, you start to ignore bullshit. You actually give excuses for bullshit, right? And then that causes you to be in a sort of mentality of being able to, where you're interacting with women and you're giving her a specific excuse because you think she's hot. Just like, oh man, I wish they would have kept that fucking live stream. Because when I was talking to this, the Casey Redbeard guy, and he was like, bro, Locario, you don't understand. Really hot women live by different rules. And so you got to go along with those rules, basically what he was saying, right? So he's like, if you want girls really hot, you got to go along with their rules. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the type of shit these dudes be thinking of. So now what happens is that you end up dealing with a woman because she looks a certain way based on her terms, right? Because you're trying to get access to the pussy, or you're trying to validate yourself through dealing with a woman that you think is really, really attractive, right? And then what happens is that you ignore the fact that she's acting like a bitch towards you. You ignore the fact she's not listening to anything you're saying. You're ignoring the fact that she's fucking flaking or ignoring your text or calls, right? You're ignoring the fact that she's giving you the runaround. And then you give this woman all these chances. Why? Because you think she's bad. And then you think it's okay for her to act that way because she's bad. Because you're like, well, she's a baddie, so she has all these options. So I understand. So I gotta stand out from all the other guys. I gotta keep pushing through her resistance and try. You see what I'm saying? So now you're doing all this extra shit to try to get access to her. And see, the reason why this is dangerous is because it conditions your mind to continue to deal with women in general this way. It conditions you to be a simp. It conditions you to be a trick. And then all you're going to do is attract more women who are not attracted to you. And you're going to be chasing those women. And you're going to be wondering, damn, how bitches don't want to fuck. Let's get.
All right. We got to press the button, right? All right, 503. You are on live. Locario Miles, name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Yo, what's happening? This is BJ, 34, Portland, Oregon.
BJ.
Miles, I just sent you 10.
What's going on with you, man? Hey, appreciate you, brother. Let me see. I see you. There you go. All right. Yes, sir. All right.
So all I wanted to do was send you 10. I'm in here folding my laundry up right now. And you said, I don't want what you decide to give me. I want what I asked for.
Yes,
that
sir.
is the realest shit I've ever fucking heard. Like, I literally put my clothes down, stared at the TV, and was like, I need to give this nigga $10, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Gabe. That's how it goes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all that, man. I'm going to tune back into the show, man. Y'all fellas take it easy, bro.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the support, man. Take it easy. All right.
Appreciate all of them. So guys, call up, man. 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So call up, or if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I'm telling you guys, when you guys are attracting women when you have no game, you're going to put women on a pedestal based on how they look. You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is why it's important to deal with multiple women on a consistent basis so that you actually have experience dealing with women that you are highly sexually attracted to and think are extremely physically appealing. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to have experiences hooking up with those women, dating those women, whatever it is, so that you're able to not let that be a thing. See, the reason why it's a thing, this is why I could always tell the dudes level of game. Whenever you make a woman's physical appearance like the end all be all or the biggest thing, and it alters your fucking behavior, I already know you're not used to that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to, when you deal with women, period, you have to have the energy like you've been there before. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem with a lot of you guys. Is a lot of women can tell that when they're interacting with you that, oh, this is like new to you, or you're not used to being in these situations, especially the type of women that you guys would deem as hot, the conventionally hot women. If you're in a situation where you're talking to them, interacting with them, they can tell the difference between a guy who is used to dealing with women who look like her or even better, or a guy where he's like, this is like his first time, where he's like super happy to be there. They can tell the difference. And now what happens is that part of their desire to fuck with you based on how you're acting in the situation.
Exactly.
Acting like you haven't been there before, then putting on a pedestal, which makes you less attractive. Right? Because this is the thing. A woman likes a man who knows, right, that she ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? That you guys gotta understand something. If you're acting like she is the shit based on how she looks and how she presents herself and she hasn't done anything, she knows that you ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how that works. You see what I mean? So you gotta have been there before, because what happens is that when you've been there before, then you can actually treat her like a human being. You understand? And then that's what makes her want to really like fuck with you.
See, and guys, see, this is where one of those things where you don't really realize how deep, because all Mr. Locario is talking about right now basically is confidence.
Right.
It goes very deep because the whole point about confidence is to know who you are. Now, the beauty of knowing who you are is being able to know who you are in any given situation.
Right.
Including when you're talking to a hot woman.
Right. Exactly.
So when they see you act differently or act surprised or act all amazed because of her looks, she knows that you don't know yourself in that particular situation.
Right.
Now, if she's meeting you for the first time and she's recognizing that you don't know yourself in certain particular situations, then she starts to think, because remember, a woman is always focused on her survival.
Right.
So deep down, she starts to think, even subconsciously. And let me explain something to you. When women get the ick and all that other dumb shit they talk about, or when they call you creepy, it's because all they're saying is they don't trust your ability to know who you are.
That's real shit.
Okay? So if they see that you acting all, oh my God, you're so hot, let me act this way, let me do this, let me take you out, then they're saying to themselves, well, if he's acting this way just because I look good, how might he act in a fucking catastrophe?
Right.
How might he act in an emergency situation? How might he behave when shit hits the fucking fan and I'm looking to him for leadership?
Exactly.
You understand? And that's where the woman starts to see your lack of confidence, meaning your lack of knowledge of self. So fuck loving yourself. You don't even know yourself.
Right.
This is how you act when a halfway decent looking bitch is in front of you.
Right.
You're creepy. How they act. This is how they think. And again, a lot of it, number one, is subconscious.
Right.
They're not gonna sit here and explain it to you. They're just gonna be like, oh my God, he's so creepy.
And y'all niggas take that shit. Oh, yo, these chicks, man, I don't like how they. No, that's because you acting like you ain't never been nowhere before.
Exactly.
That's because you acting like you ain't never hollered at a bad bitch before.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you acting like just because a bitch is bad, you're diminishing yourself and putting her on some type of pedestal.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So you're showing that you don't know yourself, and you're showing that you don't love yourself.
Right.
That's where the creepy and the ick comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Because seriously, ain't no female gonna be able to articulate everything I'm telling you in this, in this rant or whatever in that split second.
Right.
They just see your bitch ass and they're like, ew.
Right.
That's it. They see you and they just, because if it ain't positive, it's negative. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is what it is. That's what confidence is about, knowing. Because when you know something, when you know who you are, anything can happen and you will still be the same nigga.
Right.
You understand? Once again, shout out to Boss Mac. Boss Mac said on the Game Kings 2 documentary, you are in the crib chilling with your bitch and the devil busts through the floor, ready to take your soul. And you got to sit there and act like you expected that shit to go down.
Right.
That's how much you need to know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas still don't know what the fuck I'm talking about while I'm talking. But it's just, that's how comfortable you got to be with who you are, where the environment, the world can change, the environment can change, but you're so fucking calm because you already know how you're supposed to react because of who you are.
Exactly.
This is why the masculine identity is so important.
Mm-hmm.
When you know who you are, it don't matter how good she look. It don't matter how many friends are around her. It don't matter if the fat one is cock blocking. It don't matter nothing matters, because nothing's going to change who you are, because you are him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? A lot of you motherfuckers, like the guy talking about, pretty women, they live by a different bunch of shout out to Mr. Justin.
From my friend the bear. That's what's up. Real talk.
But a lot of you niggas, you're one guy when the bitch is regular. Like if y'all looking at the bitch and she's a 4.
Right.
You're one version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the bitch is a 9 or a 10, then you're a different version. Why? Because you think bad bitches live by a different set of rules.
Right. These niggas actually said on the fucking thing like, hotter women are harder to get. They already is on the bullshit. This is what we're talking about. Guys, you're not really listen, if you think hot women are harder to get, then what does that say? You don't get hot women. You're basically telling the woman that through your words and actions. So she's like, this nigga hasn't been here before. So of course it's going to be hard to get me because you've already said it with your words and actions. You see what I'm saying? It's like they don't understand it. So if you walk up to this bad chick and you say, hey, let me take you out to dinner, which is what Redbeard guy does, and fucking wine and dine you and do all this shit. What you're essentially saying is, your beauty is equal to me having to do all of this stuff.
Right.
You understand? And so now she's like, well, wait a second. The other guy that I fucked the other night didn't give me shit, but this guy is giving me all of this stuff. So the other guy who I fucked has to be way more cooler and attractive than this guy who's trying to do all of this stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? You guys don't understand this. When you meet a woman, she's comparing you to all the other guys that she experienced. And you're going to go in either one or two categories. You're going to go in the attractive category or the not attractive category. You understand what I'm saying? And your behavior is going to let her know what it is. And see, this is why it's dangerous to be all up under a chick or being all, crazy about her just because the way she looks. Because what happens is that as soon as she can realize that you're the type of guy who's putting her on the pedestal based on how she looks, you understand? That's going to trigger her subconsciously to treat you like shit automatically.
Facts.
And then you're going to keep coming back for more. And then you're going to do the same behavior with other women. You understand what I'm saying? And understand this is the part you guys got to be really, really, really aware of. When a woman doesn't respect you or has any type of, care about you as a person, she doesn't care what happens to you.
Exactly.
So what that means is that if you piss her off enough, or she feels slighted, or she feels like, you know, damn, I done wasted time or did some shit I didn't really want to do with this nigga, she will say that you did something to her, and she won't give a fuck about the consequences, saying the thing she said you did, whether you did it or not. You understand? Because remember, when a woman doesn't give a fuck about you like that, right? What happens is she doesn't care about what happens to you. Right. And in fact, a lot of times what happens is this. Women will use certain guys. So for example, if you're whining and dining this chick just because you think she's hot,
right?
She don't really like you. She's not attracted to you. She's not really fucking with you like that. What'll happen is her, that female energy of lusting attention will make her go on the date with you, will make her have you spend money and time and energy on her, because she can't help but wanting the attention. But guess what happens with that attention? With that attention is your expectation of her having sex with you or doing whatever it is with that, you know, should happen.
Right.
Now, let's say because you wined and dined her and wore her down, that woman ends up having sex with you. Right. And then now what happens is this. Because she never really liked you or was really fucking with you like that, she assesses the situation. And she says, wait a second, was the money he spent on me or the sex I had with him worth my time?
Right.
And so what'll happen is that because you're probably expecting more, you want to make something else happen or whatever it is like that, she's going to resent you for the fact that you, and this is how she's thinking, right, you made her do all the things that she really didn't want to do. And now she's mad at you for getting her to do all the things she really didn't want to do, which was hang out with you, spend time with you, have sex, whatever the fuck it is. She didn't want to do it, but she went along because of its attention. She couldn't help herself. She's a woman. She got to get the attention, right? But now after all of that shit is done, because remember, what will happen sometimes is that she'll resist you in certain ways that you're not even aware of, because her actual energy is really you're repelling her. So this is why even the pickup artists say last minute resistance and all that other goofy shit. Right. So you guys, especially even the idea of wearing a woman down. What do you think wearing a woman down means? That means that you have to put in more time and energy. Why? Because she's resisting in some sort of way. So now that you push through the resistance, she's going to feel some type of way that you are able to extract from her. You understand? Follow where I'm going. This is why it's dangerous. She's going to feel you extracted from her, and she got the short end of the stick. Why? Because she doesn't find you valuable.
Right.
So now, even though you actually didn't SA her, in her mind, you did SA her because you took something from her without giving equal value. You see how that works? Because she doesn't find you valuable, she's like, I had sex with this guy. I spent all this time with this guy that I don't find valuable. He got all of this out of me, but I didn't get anything in return because he's a fucking loser.
Okay. All right. Somebody call in, because Locario is giving way too much game right now. Way too much.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all niggas need to be careful. Y'all think shit is sweet because you fucking tricking and simping, but you're going to meet the wrong one.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful. This is why we say high interest.
Let me take you out to dinner. Let me get you an Uber.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. These dudes don't realize what type of games they playing over here.
I bet you is dudes out there, right, that they tell a chick, so I'm gonna send you a car. The car's gonna take you to get your hair done, then your nails, then your makeup, then I'm gonna take you shopping to buy the dress, and then I'll meet you on the date. Like, they're gonna do all that shit for the first date.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna make sense. Like, that's the type of shit that you're supposed to do for an anniversary. Like, you've been married to a woman at least 10 years, and that's an anniversary or her birthday gift or something like that. These is doing it on the first fucking date.
Right.
And it makes sense to them. Why? Because, you know, the hot girls live by a totally different set of rules, bro.
Right.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying. You guys got to be fucking careful. That's why I'm saying it's dangerous to attract women when you have no game. Because you get caught up in all this bullshit and you're wondering why shit went the way it went. Why is she tripping? You're like, I didn't do anything to her. And you didn't do anything to her. You just didn't realize how she looked at you. You didn't realize she didn't value you. So in her mind, you did something to her. You understand what I'm saying? This is why Steve, shout out to Steve, he be telling you how to leave some of these women alone.
Facts.
When you don't have game, you're fucking with women. And then after the fact, women felt like they were cheated. Imagine a woman sees you as such a nothing that you wined and dined her, spent all this time with her, and she still felt like you cheated her out of something.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how low she sees you.
And the reason why she sees you so low is because you put her so high.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because if the chick sees herself like, look, I ain't about shit. And then this dude is putting me on this pedestal because I look a certain way. He's doing all this other stuff. So that means that he really ain't shit.
He really ain't shit.
So I'm really dating down. I'm fucking, this is what she's thinking. She's like, I'm wasting time with this loser. Like he's bringing my stock down. You understand what I'm saying? Like this fucking moron. Right? And so what happens is, this is why a lot of times when you see women who are sugar babies and shit, and they be dealing with a rich nigga, but they don't really want to touch the dude. And it's just like, she's disgusted and all this other stuff. The chick don't like that. It's like, it's like when niggas go to the strip club, these chicks are disgusted by these niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to Dr. BOA. I was watching a video with him the other day. It was Ryan Garcia, right? He was in the crib with his wife or girl or whatever. And he went to go hug her, like kiss her on the cheek, hug and kiss her on the cheek while he in the house. And the girl said, "Oh, I don't think I like PDA. I get real awkward and stuff with PDA." And Dr. BOA said it. He was like, "How the hell you got a problem with public displays of affection when you in the goddamn house?" He said, if a woman, you dealing with a woman, he kept saying wife. I don't know when Ryan Garcia got married, but he kept saying, a woman supposed to be your wife and she don't want to display any type of affection. Like that woman don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, exactly.
That's funny.
What the fuck you mean no PDA? What? We in the house. I mean, I understand it was on camera, so maybe that's what she meant. But at the same time, it's like, come on, guys, I'm telling you this, man. You're dealing with a chick and she acts like she has a problem, touching you and being close to you, being near to you. It's a bad look, homie.
Right.
Badly, you lean. If you lean in to kiss your girl, your wife, or even on a date, you lean in and they go like this, or they dodging you and shit.
Right.
Yo, settle up. Settle up and start talking to another bitch. Like, leave that shit alone.
Right. That's a fact.
Because what are we here for? These chicks will run game on y'all niggas, or especially y'all niggas ain't got no game, and they'll give you the run around all the way because they just using you for your time and attention and for a couple of free drinks or maybe a free meal, because you're free meal number 3 in the phone.
Right.
Right? You see what I'm saying? And they will run you all the way around as long as you let them. You understand? This is why, like, y'all niggas don't, when do I lean in for the kiss? Fuck that. Let's kiss right away.
Right.
Like, hey, like as soon as she come to the spot, hey, how you doing? And you know what? Check, please. Or
right.
We ain't even got to do this. Bartender, get her whatever drink she want, put it on my tab, and then that's it. And then go holler at some other bitches.
Right, basically.
Like, you can literally be like that. Because I've had dates where the affection was from moment one.
Right.
Moment one. As soon as she got there and saw me, it was like she was licking her chops, my dude. What the fuck I look like being on a date with a bitch first of all, sitting across from me, and if I move my hand over here, she's
right. Exactly.
I look like being on a date with anything like that beyond the time it took me to see her do this and this.
Mm-hmm.
What I look like is continuing the date.
Right.
And y'all niggas will sit there for 2 fucking hours trying to grow on a bitch. I'm not fungus. I don't need to grow on nothing.
Exactly.
Because when I flipped through the fucking dating app, or when I saw you that day to holler at you and give you my number, I made the choice.
Right.
Already that I found you attractive.
Mm-hmm.
We grown ass fucking people. If you don't have that same type of interest for your boy, it's okay. But I'm not gonna waste my time any further though.
Right.
That niggas be trying to grow on these bitches, trying to wear them down and give. What the fuck you look like trying to wear down a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you look like trying to wear down the possible mother of your children?
Right.
Imagine you in front of your kids getting ready to kiss their moms and she pulled back.
Right.
Bro, anyway, 773, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 773, can you hear me?
773.
773.
Go. All right.
I think they wait, 773, can you hear me?
Oh yeah. What's up? I just heard you now.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, man. Name, age, city, and where did you send it?
I sent it to you on the Cash App.
Okay.
Calling from Phoenix, Tim.
All right, yeah, appreciate it, Tim.
30.
Yes, sir.
So pretty much, I was just saying that, I'm just supporting the channel. We want to call in and say thanks for everything y'all do, and I agree with this subject.
Yes, sir.
And I learned that I'm gonna tell. For anybody listening that ain't got the culture, whatever, I know these dudes know what they talk about, and they should get it because it took me the hard way for years. I just started listening to y'all a couple months ago, and all the shit I learned the hard way should not have happened. You know what I mean? So definitely, especially with this topic, like, cause they'll teach you that you talk to a bitch and wear down a resistance and shit, but that's not true. Like, all it is the more you talk to a bitch, now she sees she can use you more, and shit. Oh, he's willing to do all this shit, so they'll take whatever they can for you, but they don't fuck with you ever.
Right.
So that's all that shit is. So I appreciate everything y'all do, man. I'll be watching, listening when I'm driving, all that shit. So keep up the good work.
Hey, appreciate you too, brother. Thanks for supporting the show, bro.
Appreciate it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, and I'm not answering any calls that come in anonymous. Okay, so I saw somebody calling in and it said anonymous. I'm not answering any calls that come in anonymous. So if that's what you're trying to do, then don't waste your time. I don't answer anonymous. We don't answer anonymous calls anymore. That's
because y'all be on that bullshit when y'all be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on that bullshit. We ain't got time for that. So now the third reason, and we alluded to earlier, bro, we could talk more about it. The third reason why attracting women when you have no game is dangerous is you're going to deal with women who aren't highly sexually attracted to you. You feel what I'm saying? Highly. So what happens is a lot of you guys think it's normal for a woman to resist you sexually.
Right.
You think, oh, well, I got to build more rapport. I got to get her more comfortable with me. I got to, talk to her for hours on the phone. I got to get to know her more. No. So what happens is that you meet women and you don't realize that this woman isn't highly sexually attracted to you. Because the thing, if you meet a woman for a date, like a first date or something, or even if you randomly meet a woman at a bar or something like that and you're talking and you're flirting, what happens is that sexual attraction is involuntary. You understand? So that means that she can't help herself but show that she's actually sexually interested. Now, can a woman pretend for a moment that she is? Absolutely. And you could be fooled if you ain't got no game. But what happens is that she could only pretend for so long, because at some point through the interaction, it has to progress.
Right.
When a woman isn't actually sexually attracted to you, it will show through her actions that she's not trying to progress the situation.
Right.
Right. So you will know a woman is highly sexually interested in you because she can't help herself and the situation is progressing. right? But again, if you have no game, you're not going to know that. So what's going to happen is you're going to meet this woman who you think is attractive. You're going to be on a date talking with her or whatever. And she's going to hit you with I got to get to know you more. I'm not that type of girl. Sometimes women will sometimes volunteer information to throw you off from the beginning so you won't try anything sexual.
Right.
And so you be sitting there talking to her and just out of the blue, she'll just say some shit that wasn't even part of the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? You be like, you ask her some shit like, so how, did you have any trouble finding the place? And she'd be like, oh, no, it was cool. But by the way, I just wanted to let you know that usually when I go out on dates, like, I don't really kiss because, I got to get to know somebody. And you're like, where'd that come from?
Where'd that come from?
You see what I'm saying? Like, so she's trying to set the tone by letting you know, hey, I'm not going to do this with you.
Right.
You can stop yourself from doing it so she doesn't have to resist you so that she can continue to get more attention out of you. But again, when you don't have game, you don't understand this.
Right.
You're going to be thinking, oh, well, you don't kiss. That's fine. You're just, you're one of those good girls. That's what you're thinking in your head. Oh, she's not a hoe. That's perfect.
Low body count. Right.
It's like she has a low body count. So she's perfect. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll believe that shit, but the whole time she's telling you that because she wants to get your attention without actually having to be sexual with you because she's not sexually attracted to you. But again, when you don't understand the game, you don't understand this. You're like, oh, she's different. No, she's not different. She's the same as every other girl who would have told you the same thing who's not highly sexually attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? Right. So you guys got to understand that. And if you don't understand that, you're going to get played. So a lot of times when you hear guys, for example, talk about, oh, well, I'll be getting bitches, right? See, the idea of you getting bitches means nothing because, first of all, you shouldn't even be thinking in the context of you getting bitches. It should be women should be getting you. This is what we try to tell you with the game. A woman should prove herself in order for you to approve of her to be there.
Right.
But if you're in the mindset of getting bitches, what that means is that you're willing to do whatever to acquire them. That's why you put yourself through a bunch of bullshit. That's why you ignore the red flags and ignore that a woman is being resistant, ignore that a woman is not really fucking with you like that, because you figure, well, I just got to try harder. I just got to take her out on another date. I just got to call her some more. I got to double and triple text. I got to chase her and, because she's hot. Remember, hot girls, you got to put in a little bit more effort and more time and energy to get their attention. So you do all these things because you're trying to get the woman. You see what I'm saying? And this is the problem that you guys don't understand is that when you're in that mindset, you're always going to be the guy who's submitting to her. You are chasing a woman, you are submitting to her. You understand? See, a woman is supposed to experience you and then chase that experience. That's what makes the woman try to get you. You understand? The woman should be thinking, damn, how do I get this guy to want me out of all the other women he has? How do I get him to see me as his favorite? This is how a woman thinks when she's highly sexually attracted to you, when she's actually really about you. She's thinking, how can I get more time? How can I get more energy from him? How can I get more dick? What can I do to show him that he should, pay attention to me? I really want, that's the type of energy that she should be thinking. For a lot of you guys, you're the ones thinking that. You're like, how do I get her to text me back? How do I get her to come out with me again? How do I get her to talk to me more? How do I get more? You're thinking, oh, you're on that end. And when you're on that end, that's dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part you guys don't get. That's what turns motherfuckers into red pill, incel, looks maxing motherfuckers.
Right.
It's always that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. And we will get to your question. So you've also said men following women can get them deleted. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Because remember, like I said, guys, when a woman doesn't care about you, when I say care, I mean she has no regard for your well-being. Because see, this is the thing. What a man does, if a man is out with a woman on a date, what a man does is he says, hey, text me and let me know you got home safe.
Right.
You understand? He's protecting her outside while they're together, right? He's looking out for her. Why? Right. Because he's the man. When a woman is interacting with you and she's not attracted to you, she's not really respecting you, anything like that. She sees you as you're like an NPC. You're not really, you're an object. You're an inanimate object in a certain way, even though you're, moving. But it's like, you're just like, she objectifies you and you're nothing. So if something were to happen to you or something were to occur, it doesn't matter to her because she doesn't regard you as anyone important or anyone of value. This is why it's so dangerous to deal with women who don't like you.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? When a woman doesn't like you, she does not value your life. It can get that serious. Yep. This is why a woman will invite you somewhere to get robbed. You understand what I'm saying? Could you imagine it? Like, it's like so crazy. The chick will be like, oh yeah, meet me over here. You meet her over there, there's like 10 niggas waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? She don't give a fuck about you. And that's why you have to tell women what to do. Because that same woman who is telling you to meet her so that she can rob you, if you told her, no, you meet me over here, she's just going to say no. And she's not going to follow you. Why? Because she's not interested. But at least you're not dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I swear, you guys be thinking shit is peaches and cream out here. It's like, no. That's why you can't get caught up on this choosing signal shit or a chick approaching you. Do you know that a chick can approach? Let me give y'all a story, a real quick story. When I was on I Love New York, right? I remember this is when it was like popular, everybody was watching it. And so I was on the train and these two bad chicks came up to me. It was like, yo, what's up? I saw you on the show and blah, blah, blah. And that guy, can I get a picture? And blah, blah, or whatever the fuck. So then one of the girls said, she was like, hey, can I get your number? Right? So I gave her the number. Nigga. An hour and a half later, I got a phone call and it was a dude on the phone.
Oh my God.
And it was from the chick who I gave the number to. And he was talking mad. She was talking real spicy. He was like, nigga, when I see you, it's over, nigga. Fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
on some New York shit.
Exactly.
Shane, you give me your number, girl, Shane.
When I see you in the streets, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So all you choosing signals niggas, you understand? And all you guys that are hype when a chick approach you or talk to you, or I'm telling you, you don't know. This is why you always have to lead.
Always.
So I'm saying you always have to lead. Do not be influenced by women. Do not listen to what women are telling you to do. You should never do what a woman tells you to do.
Never.
You understand? Never. Because even, check this out. Even when a woman is like, let's say your girl, like your girl, wife, or whatever, if you're a leader, your girl comes to you with suggestion. You understand what I'm saying? She's not saying to you, hey, you got to do this or you need to be. No. She comes to you with suggestion. She says, hey, I was thinking, is it possible that we could probably do that instead of that? Because I heard, like, she's coming to you with suggestion. You understand? So even when a woman you love shouldn't be telling you what to do. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, where following women is dangerous, because what happens is that you guys will get into this mindset of, oh, well, we're equal. She's my partner. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean, Locario? My woman, she's equal. We're partners in this. What do you mean?
It's like, no. You know what I'm saying? You said, did you ever cross paths with that? Nah, I never, I don't even know who that was. I was getting a lot of calls around that time. I was getting a lot of niggas, a lot of people calling up. I had this one person call up with the fucking, the voice changer that sound like the Saw movies and shit.
Oh my God.
Niggas like,
let's play a game.
Exactly. I'm like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, do not follow these women, because remember, women are not thinking about the big picture.
No.
Women are thinking about themselves and how they feel in the moment. Yep. And sometimes women will be vindictive to try to get back at somebody. So sometimes women will use other guys to get back at a guy.
Yep.
This is what you guys gotta understand. So you thinking a chick is feeling you, and she's using you to make her ex jealous. Now her ex want to fight. You understand?
Word up, Shane.
So y'all gotta be careful with this shit, man. Gotta be careful with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what some more of these questions are saying. Hello, where we at? It said, what exactly does it mean for a man to have a masculine identity? Are you saying that men have a identity that they haven't yet discovered? Do men not automatically know their identity from birth? Well, that's actually one of the better questions you've ever asked. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't sound like you're, you know what I'm saying, like trolling, even though you probably are. But
well, Steve the Lion, that's possibly why you need to join the Masculine Identity membership.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Because it's really not it's not a simple answer. Just look how many questions he asked just to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
And you expect me to answer it in just one sentence. You see that?
Right.
It's obviously more complicated than that, which is why you should join the Masculine Identity membership, or at the very least get coaching.
Right. And also too, what I want to say about that is you guys have to stop tiptoeing around shit. Cause there was somebody that hit me and April up the other day talking about he wanted a consultation or some shit. So we like, yo, okay, go to the site and schedule the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And he's in it, but then at the same time, he's like, oh, I don't really know because the thing you said the other day in that video I disagreed with. And so I'm like, nigga, if you don't think the information's gonna help, why are you hitting us up about a coaching session only to argue about the information you're trying to get coached with? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of guys who do that. Like, even dudes who will comment under the videos. I'm like, why do you comment under the video all the time if you disagree or don't like what I'm saying or hate the stuff we're talking about? And you could just not watch, because obviously we don't know what we're saying and talking about. So why are you watching and commenting still? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make any sense. Shit is so stupid. I'm like, man. It says, wouldn't they be close to right if they get the baddies with offering more little stuff into them? Y'all chicks ain't gorgeous or easy. Is it a man recognizing her value and adjusting to attain? What? What?
First of all, these guys don't get these women. Please put that out of your mind right now. They do not get these women.
Right.
They do not get these women. Every once in a while, they may get to smash, but they do not get these women.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, they go out on a couple dates and they don't hear from her anymore.
Right.
They say it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while they get to smash, but then it always fizzles out.
Right.
They don't get these women, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think these dudes is out here? Almost none of them dudes that they be talking that shit got a girl.
Right.
Or even had a fucking girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact that they don't love themselves, no female is willing to stick around to love them.
Right.
This is what y'all don't fucking understand.
And you know what's crazy? He said, is it a man recognizing her value and adjusting to obtain? You see that? You see the bullshit?
What about her adjusting to obtain me?
Right. That's what they don't. And it's the thing. What is the value he's recognizing? Her look?
Exactly. Because you don't know that bitch.
Right. So what are you trying to obtain? You're only trying to obtain surface level shit. And this is the problem with these guys, right? This is the stupidest shit about it, right? Any woman that you have sex with, right, essentially should be a woman you're sexually attracted to in some form or fashion.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that these guys, they're doing so much for a chick that they are sexually attracted to. But he's saying, oh, should they adjust? Men don't adjust for women. Women adjust for men.
Exactly.
You're saying just like when you fuck a girl, her vagina adjusts to the dick.
Exactly.
Say, what are we talking about? Like these dudes is talking about adjusting for women. You can't adjust for women because that robs the woman of your masculine energy. The masculine energy is you not adjusting.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like that don't even make sense.
No, like, come on, y'all don't realize that the best sex happens when the dick is hard as fuck.
Right.
That's when the best sex happens. Why? Because the dick ain't flexible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pause and all that shit, but it is the rigidity of the identity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a metaphor. If you think of it, I be trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't listen.
Right.
It's really a metaphor. The dick gotta be hard.
Right.
Pause, and all that. It has to, you gotta maintain the shape.
Right.
You gotta maintain the rigidity. You gotta maintain the identity.
Mm-hmm.
So she responds and reacts and adjusts to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like how they be like turning their body all sideways and shit when you hitting the bottom sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me ask y'all niggas. If y'all balls deep in a bitch and then she tells you to shift to the left, is that you gonna listen to her?
Right.
You're gonna be like, oh no, a little bit to the left. Y'all gonna listen to her? Oh, I want you to do shallow strokes now.
Right.
Okay. I only want it to be 80% hard now.
Right. Like, what are we talking about?
Y'all really listening to a bitch? This is what I'm saying. Like, if what I just said don't make no sense,
mm-hmm.
how could it make sense otherwise?
Yo, you know, it's funny. I actually had a situation like that one time where I was hooking up with this girl, and I swear every like 2 minutes she was like, "Oh, let's do it this way." Oh, and I said, "Yo, chill." You know? So then I ended this shit. I was like, "Look, I can't even." You know?
I don't fuck with them chicks that be giving instructions, bro. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that.
It's crazy.
Hey, I can't like that shit. Now that's when the dick goes soft.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened too. That was
oh, let's do it this way. Oh, let's get into that position.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I swear, like I hardly ever run into issues like that. But one time I had a chick say, that's why women need to learn exactly when to shut the fuck up. Because I had a chick on that type of shit, and then she said some shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually, I think she ended up asking me, she was like, "What the fuck you think you're doing?" I was checking the oil.
Right.
For those that know, they know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, "Yeah." She was like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "That type of shit don't really turn me on like that." And I was like, like you start looking like who the fuck she talking to?
Right.
And then from that point on, it couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was done, bro.
Right.
It was over. I was like, nah, this ain't for you. Like this, I know this ain't for me. So you're not gonna,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, can I walk you to your car or something? Because this is done.
Right.
She even wanted to try again. Like she hit me up like, hey, we could try again. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Yo.
Like, certain things, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like women who have an agenda,
mm-hmm.
Total turnoff to a nigga like me anyway.
Yeah, I'm listen, my shit, I'm done. I can't even, like I had a chick one time tell me to take off my socks, and I couldn't even do it anymore. I was like, I'm sorry, my shit can't get up now. It's like I didn't really explain to her that was it, but it was like, we ain't fucking because my dick can't get hard because you telling me what to do.
Telling me what to do. Now, look, it's different. It's different if she's like really hot and into it. And she's like, oh my God, fuck the shit out of me. That's different.
Right.
Literally be like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to move 2 inches to the left because like you calmly are explaining shit to me and telling me what to do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like who the fuck? I'm the one with the dick. Like what? Y'all gotta be so careful out here, bro. Y'all gotta be so careful out here. Y'all gotta be so careful because a lot of niggas will fall for that shit because oh yeah, we're finally like we're having the sex,
right?
And they'll be willing to follow a bitch's instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine a bitch telling you, okay, so now we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do it doggy style. Okay, so now we're gonna do reverse cowgirl. Okay, so now we're gonna do it missionary. And the nigga's so lost in the game, he's like, hell yeah, let's do that. Yeah, whatever you want to do. That's come on, bro. That type of shit's supposed to get you flaccid.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even do it no more. That should be it's a turnoff. Like chill. Oh my goodness.
Because we need compatibility as well.
Mm-hmm. He said, I heard Miles mention the game is not guaranteed. What does he really mean? Didn't you ask this question the other day, Walter?
And we actually explained that answer on another show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the bottom line is, there's no guarantees in life, period. The only guarantee is death.
Right, exactly.
So what I mean by the game is not guaranteed, it means you got to put in the work and then you still got to move on faith and confidence. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what you got to do. Oh yeah, we already answered that. It said, as a Bad Boy member, there are a lot of programs on there. What would you recommend? Top 5 programs I should listen to? All of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, I know there's a lot on there. Every single one is packed full of game. Like, truthfully, let me tell you how much game is on there. Each of those programs you could sit with for like a month. Like, you listen to it, take notes, try this stuff out, and implement it. You understand what I'm saying? And then go back and re-listen to it again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so there's nowhere that you need to necessarily start, but just get into it and start taking notes because it's all going to come. Everything's going to connect to everything else. You see what I'm saying? So if you're listening to something and it doesn't make too much sense to you yet, it's going to make sense as you're going into the other programs. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, that's why I get, this is why he was saying this before. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, and this is what I want you guys to understand. A lot of times the reason why you guys are confused is because y'all have to get coaching.
Right.
Because remember, when you don't have game, you don't know what you don't know. So there's a lot of stuff you guys understand we're saying, but then there's other things that go over your head because there's certain things you need to know in order to understand why we're saying the things we're saying. Just like I'm sure a lot of you guys at first are like, but wait a second, why are they telling us to deal with women who just have high interest? Aren't they leaving a lot of pussy on the table? And then what happens is you go out here and you start chasing women who don't really like you, who have low interest in you. They're giving you to run around. They're giving you headaches. You're getting into drama. And you're like, oh, so this is probably why they telling us not to fuck with those type of chicks, because it's a fucking headache. It's a bullshit. It's a drama. You see what I'm saying? They're like, oh, that's why they telling us not to deal with women who resist, because I was dealing with this woman who was resisting, and then there was just more resistance.
Right.
It was just more nonsense, and I wasted all this time and money. Sometimes you got to go through this shit to understand and see it. But this is why we tell you guys that when you're out here doing what you do, right, you need to be consistent. You need to get the coaching. You need to get on the memberships, because those are the things that's going to help accelerate you. You see what I'm saying? That's what we try to get you guys to understand. Let me see what else we got on here. So should I be bold in 2026? Will it help my dating life? Well, this is the thing. You want to turn boldness into regular shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, certain things seem bold, which is you also, in a certain way, putting the situation on a pedestal instead of just doing the things that need to be done in order for you to get what you want to get done.
Look, stating what you desire is not being bold. Stating what you desire, it has nothing to do with being thirsty.
Right.
You again, your language exposes you. You speak this way because you are uncomfortable with being who you actually are. You see what I'm saying? This is what I mean when I talk about a masculine identity. You think that actually saying is like being assertive, meaning that you're saying exactly what you want. You're not overstating it, but you're not understating it. You're saying it based on exactly who you are. You're saying exactly what you want, and you're saying it how you want to say it, doing it how you want to do it. Right? In Europe, you think that's bold,
right?
Right? And the other stupid part is that you may have heard a bitch tell you, "Oh my God, you're so bold."
Right.
Don't listen to that bitch. You don't have to listen to nothing a female got to say, especially a female that don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Cause you tell a chick, oh shit, like you tell a chick out, I want to see you bad as shit, trying to make sure we meet up this weekend and do something cool and get to know each other. So sooner or later I could get you naked and do some adult things to you.
Right.
Oh my God, that's so bold. First of all, if a bitch say some shit like that to you, be like, that's bold to you? You know what? Next, have a nice day.
Right.
Because you're not, again, this is what I mean when I say having a masculine identity and understanding what you want and being able to recognize what you're looking at. When you say something that is assertive and exactly what you want, you're also looking for her response to be correct.
Right.
And when I say correct, I mean compatible.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people try to define correct as to what everybody else thinks is appropriate. No, it is correct when it makes sense to you.
Exactly.
You don't have to make sense to everybody else. It just needs to make sense to you. 612, you are on live with Locario and Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you? Where did you send it?
Yeah, this is Tim, 29 Minneapolis. I sent it to the Venmo.
Okay, all right.
All right, hold on. Let me double check. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Okay, I got you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you with that 20. What's going on, fam?
Yeah, no, well, Happy New Year's to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you guys were talking about that shit about earlier about women, specifically like in the sexual situation, not like listening. I actually had something that I don't know if this has happened to you guys, but it made me think of the situation I had, a while back though, where I was hooking up with this chick for a few times. It was going well. Everything was, moving swimmingly. And then I remember, the last time we hooked up, last time I ever saw her, we were, doing some shit. And I'm like, all right, now I need us to do this position. And then she was like, well, I don't do that position because blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and at that moment, I knew it was done. I don't know if you guys have ever run into that, but it's like in the same vein where you tell a chick to do something in the bedroom, and then I'm like, yeah, this is the last time I'll ever see it ever again. So I was just curious if you guys ever run into that before.
Yeah, no, that happens. You know what I'm saying? I've had situations like that. It depends on what it is too. Like, because there's certain things where, I could understand not doing a certain thing when you first meet somebody. Like, I ain't fucking nobody raw. You understand?
Right.
But if it's but if it's like, if I just tell you to turn around so I can hit it from the back, and you're like, I don't know. That's like, come on, you being ridiculous now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's exactly what it was. I was like, let's do reverse cowgirl. And she's like, well, I don't do that. I'm like, okay, well, good luck. Yeah.
Or I'm saving that for someone special.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah, I've actually heard that. I heard that on a date though, like talking with the chick. Like, well, yeah, I don't do that position. Yeah, I've heard that too, Miles. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Nice. That's how it is. But what's also good about that is that it lets you know that, hey, this is the type of chick you don't even need to be fucking with. So imagine you're in the situation fucking, and you're like, yeah, this is it. This is a wrap. And you know what I mean? It's like there's so many layers to this, because there could be a situation where you have sex with her, you just wasn't feeling it regardless, and you're like, yeah, this is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much done. You know what I mean? So that could also happen too.
100%. Yeah. It's actually crazy. Like, since I joined the memberships and all that, since like really diving deep into it. Yeah. Like I start to notice myself in the situations, thinking about the things and how I'm like experiencing it and how I feel about the situation. I'm like, yeah, this just doesn't feel right. Like, it was a good, all right, maybe we saw each other for 30 minutes on a date, 10 minutes, speaking to each other in person, or like we hooked up a few times. It was like, yeah, this is not it, So, So get on those memberships, everybody. That'll help you.
Facts.
Get to that
Yes,
kind
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Appreciate the call, fam.
Yep. Take care, guys.
All right, take it easy. Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. All right. So, guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys call up. Let me see where we at with this right here. Says, I saw the Game Global segment. Beard Dude was so stuck on baddies and what they typically go for and claiming y'all get less value. Women, do they big up those women to serve their ego for their audience? Well, you got to understand something. There's a lot of guys out there who they don't really have game. So what they'll do is they'll create a scenario or create situations to market to other guys who don't have game and who are in close proximity to their level of thinking. So meaning that, you know, a lot of these guys, they look for low-hanging fruit. So instead of actually teaching you game, because they can't, because they don't have any, right? What they'll do is they're like, oh, well, I want pussy from hot girls. So I know that these guys over here want pussy from hot girls. So I'm going to go and find some hot girls to hire and pay them and take pictures with them and, you know, pay them for sex and then say, hey guys, look at all these hot girls I get. You can get the same thing as me. I'll teach you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically the stick and the spiel of the entire situation. But the problem is that doesn't really do anything. All they're going to teach you is to be a high level trick. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. So, and this is the thing. A lot of guys are so, you know, far behind that they are okay with having a physically attractive woman in their presence, no matter what. If the girl don't like them like that, or like if I said, listen, man, you know this girl don't like you, she's just here using you for your money and she ain't really fucking with you like, you don't say so, you know what I mean? But she bad though. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes don't give a shit. And the reason why they don't give a shit is because they don't love themselves. Because
so I love my baby mother. I never let her go.
Exactly right. Like listen, when you don't love yourself, right, you're looking for validation through these situations. Because a lot of these guys are incels, virgins, you know, and they're at that level. Right. So if they see a guy with a girl that they consider attractive, that shit is amazing to them. They're like, ooh, teach me how to do that because I've never been with a woman. This is what we were talking about earlier about, you know, you not being there before, right? These guys have not been there before, so they're impressed by receipts. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so funny. Damn, that 24-hour shit was fire because I wish I'd have got that clip because I said to the dude,
I'm telling you, you gotta have it on the time.
I made him up, but he basically was talking about receipts. He's like, oh well, you guys don't show receipts, and I asked him. I said, bro, so can you tell the difference between a receipt, quote unquote, that is real or just fabricated? He was like, well, not really. I can't really tell the difference. So I'm like, well, so you're supposed to be the expert pickup artist guy, and even you can't tell the difference between something that's real and fake. So of course your audience is not going to tell the difference. So then if your audience can't tell the difference and you're trying to show these things, then you're essentially manipulating. You see what I'm saying? But it's like these dudes don't get it. And and I find it funny that guys will come to us and basically y'all are begging us to manipulate y'all. Isn't that crazy? They're like, Locario Miles, we want to see the receipts. So you're begging us to manipulate you? So listen, so if we were to get some random chicks and be like, yeah, this is my side bitch and this is my other side bitch. Look how bad she is. And then y'all just believe it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, y'all are asking to be manipulated. This is crazy. You understand? And then it's a contradiction because we keep trying to tell y'all niggas the game ain't about women, but then we gonna bring women on to look at my bitch, or look at this girl. It don't make no sense. But see, when you're a man, you're about what you say. So about what we say, and we're teaching you about being a man and having a masculine identity and not making the game about women, why the fuck would we be up here just trying to parade women all over the place? Because if you see us with our women, it's because they're just with us when we're doing what we do.
You understand? But we're not having them there to impress y'all. That's crazy. Or to impress the viewer. Because understand, the viewer needs help.
And you see, and that's exactly why they don't have bitches.
Right. Exactly right. That's a fact.
Because if you really want to have a woman in your life just so you can have her around so you can impress other people, there's nothing about that's truly attractive.
They don't get it.
Nothing about that is truly attractive, and your woman gonna look at you a certain type of way. That's why she's not gonna stick around, and that's a big part of the reason why they don't stick around. That's what I'm telling you. These PUA dudes and a lot of these dating coaches that teach dating a certain way. That's the reason why they don't got no girlfriend.
Right.
But they have an endless Instagram of bitches that they paid to fucking take pictures with them.
Right.
Because whether they paid them money or they got them an Uber or they had to take them out to dinner or they had to promise them, oh yeah, my Instagram has like 500K followers.
Right.
That's the reason why the bitch took the picture, not because she liked them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's why all the receipts that let me tell y'all. Y'all niggas don't realize that once you put the word media in it, that means it's been manipulated.
Yes, exactly. That's what they don't get. That's what they don't get.
That means it's been manipulated. So you got to be careful. Y'all niggas think just because it's called social media, that means it's 100% real.
No, right.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's social media. Mm-hmm. It's manipulated by society, literally.
Right.
It's all manipulation. You got to be careful, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we don't feel the need to do that.
Right.
Because everything that we say over here is real shit. It's actual truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's see, you got to understand. That's why we have the numbers that we have, but we're able to stay in business.
Right.
A lot of those dudes, they have all those big numbers, but if they had our numbers, they would be out of business.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Seriously, think about that. Right now, there's 300 and something people watching.
Mm-hmm.
If them niggas did a live stream and only 300 something people was watching, they couldn't sustain their business.
Right.
How the fuck are we able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Because everything we're saying is actually real shit.
Exactly.
Because when we help people, we actually help them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
If them niggas did our numbers, they'll be like, fuck this. I'm going to get a 9 to 5. I'm telling you. 941, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And where did you send it?
What's going on, Locario? And Miles, this is Kobe. And
Kobe
in the building. What's going on?
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the 40, man. Appreciate
it. 40 is your cash up, man.
Yes, sir. I see it. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Yes. I just wanted to call in and show my support. And thank you for the soap, Mile. I received the soap.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for your order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Mile, that lemon scent soap, man, I got to tell you, that's one of my favorite, my guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's the shit that be getting me in trouble because niggas be ordering that shit so heavy. I be back ordered, bro. Like, so I apologize it took so long, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that lemon mint, that shit is so fresh. I love it.
Bro, that lemon mint combined with the oil de parfum, man, that's the killer combo right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you. Y'all better go to Cunningham Elements.
I tell you this, right? I had a chick come over to my house the other day, right? This is the text that she left me the next day.
Uh-huh.
She goes, I woke up early thinking about you, felt you still, was wet just imagining us, and that cologne that you were wearing still on me after I took a shower.
Oh, shit, see? I love it.
Masculine identity, eau de parfum. I'm telling y'all better fuck with me. Go to CunninghamElements.com and get your cologne now. I'm telling you.
Real talk.
And I know you're not paying me to say this because they're gonna be, my probably. Well, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. This shit is fire, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, Kobe. Appreciate you, man. For real. Shit, yo. When was the last time you heard a cologne had a bitch wet the next day?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Takes right here just to prove it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy, bro.
If you can screenshot that shit and send me that shit, I'm gonna use that shit in a promo for the cologne.
For real.
Send that shit to milesinthe.game@gmail.com. milesinthe.game@gmail.com. Appreciate you, man.
And I do tag you on IG too, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. But I appreciate that, man. Thanks for sharing that. For real.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking my call. Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy, Kobe. We appreciate it. Happy New Year, bro. Good to hear from you. Kobe in the building.
That's what's up.
Got the shorty wet the next day off the eau de parfum, masculine identity.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, man.
Guys, go get that shit. Stop playing. All right, let me see what this says. How did you and Miles develop a strong bond and beautiful friendship and brotherhood? Pause. It's just about like-minded people being on the same page. It's compatibility comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all different situations.
Yep.
You know what I mean, this is why we could have a show like Real Game No Theory, is because all of us, we have a mindset of understanding who we are and loving ourselves. That's why we're able to make that type of shit happen.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that's why certain people, certain people I couldn't like be cool with, you know what I'm saying? In real life and or online. Like there's certain people like I just don't fuck with because they too fake. You know what I mean? Because listen, I've met a lot of people, a lot of content creators that you guys know, or just like people in general that you might have seen on the internet or wherever. And it's like, we don't really gel because sometimes they'll be fake and they think I'm fake. And then when they realize I'm not fake, then they kind of feel some type of way about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't fuck with him. He's actually what he say he is. Like, I can't fuck with that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
that's why when y'all see us, like, you be like, yo, such and such should collaborate with such and such, and we like,
nah,
it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It is what it is. And no disrespect or shade to anybody, but when that's the thing, when you're actually authentic,
mm-hmm.
you know who you really fuck with, and then you know who you really don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
the reason why they wouldn't want to fuck with us is because what we're saying might be contradictory to what they're saying.
Exactly.
And it's going to make what they're saying seem ridiculous.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? So then that's the thing. So I already know, like sometimes I say, oh, it makes sense for them not to fuck with me because it's going to be embarrassing for them. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. This says, basically your mindset should be not to care who gets mad about your standards. Yeah, like you shouldn't give a fuck about what anybody's thinking about any of this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that when you're about you, you're living in your world, in your reality.
Mm-hmm.
So all the other shit outside don't really mean nothing.
Right.
The problem is that when you don't love yourself and you doubt yourself, you're always looking outside of yourself for confirmation about who you are.
Exactly. And see, Chris, the real truth is, or the trick is, it's not a trick, but when I say trick, meaning the frame of mind that you need to switch to is, because you asked a question, basically your mindset should be not to care who gets mad. No. Your mindset should be to only focus on your standards, and that's it.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who's mad or who's happy, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, guys, what you don't truly understand about this existence shit is that the people who like you and the people who hate you, they're the same motherfucker.
Right.
They're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just two sides of the same fucking coin.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I got to be who I am, regardless of what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what anybody says. I got to be Miles Cunningham.
Right.
I got to do it the way I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to wear glasses in my house.
Right.
When I turn on these cameras. And sometimes even when the camera's not on, I still got the fucking sunglasses on too.
Mm-hmm.
And every fucking show, it never fails. Why is this guy? What's up with this guy with the shades inside? What's going on with him?
Right.
If I gave two fucks about any of what them niggas talking about,
mm-hmm.
I would be like, oh well, let me not wear my shades in the house because no. The whole point is to be exactly who you are.
Right.
That is your gift. That is your opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
To be exactly who you are. And the whole point is the whole point is not to not give a fuck about them, but to be so focused on you.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm so focused on me that I don't have time to give a fuck about the people that like me or the people that hate me.
Exactly.
Look, at the end of the day, if you support and agree with what I say and you support the business, you get some coaching and you go to Cunningham Elements and you get some cologne and you go to Shop Locario and you get a couple of programs to improve your life, I'm grateful. Please don't get me wrong. But it's because I was just doing me while you had the opportunity to go to all them different websites and get what you needed to get.
Exactly.
If I was sitting here trying to switch and be flexible and try to fine tune myself to be exactly what y'all niggas like based on what y'all say in the chat and all of the fucking comments and what y'all thought and this, that. Yo, I be calling up Locario every fucking day. Hey, Locario, I just did a video, right? And somebody left a comment and said that they didn't agree with me. So what should I do now? Should I switch up my masculine identity membership and not do what I was supposed to do? Because I had this topic coming up, but they didn't agree with it. So should I switch it or should I just not do it anymore?
Exactly right.
But hell no. I'm gonna do what I do. And the niggas that fuck with it, and they find value in it, cool. The niggas that hate it, and don't fuck with it, cool. It's all good. As long as I get to be exactly who I'm supposed to be.
Exactly right.
So I'm not trying to not care about what others think. I'm just too focused on what I think. That's all.
Because it's like you got to get to the point where you don't even have time to not care about what other people think. Like I don't even have time to not care.
I don't even have time to not care, nigga. Like, what do we...
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just doing me for sure, like 100%.
Like, yo, you ever had a situation where somebody came to you and told you about something that you didn't even realize was happening? And, like something that happened before you, like, yo, you remember last week when we was at the spot? Yeah, there was that nigga over there. He didn't really fuck with you. Like, I'm like, really? I'm who? I wasn't even paying attention.
Who are you talking about? The guy on the court, he was standing over by the bar in the plaid shirt. Like I was too busy chilling and doing my thing. Like
exactly. Yo, this shit is too funny. Oh man, hilarious.
Go check the screenshots and to say, all right, Kobe Lean, appreciate you, bro.
All right, we're gonna answer a few more questions. So guys, you want to call up? You got like 5 more minutes. Call up. And we're going to answer these questions and then be out of here. It says, is there such a thing as cheating the game to y'all? Like the guys that use real or fake photos as if, I guess they travel, wear borrowed jewelry and then fake to be nonchalant to get women. Well, this is the thing. You can't cheat the game because even if they get access to women, the women are going to see that they ain't that guy they trying to portray. It's like, this is why I love the game. It's perfectly balanced.
Yep.
And this is why it's so great that it's balanced, because understanding the game is perfectly balanced means that, oh, if I want something to occur, I just have to balance that out with the work needed for that thing to occur. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is that if you're trying to cheat it, then what's going to happen is everything's going to slip through your fingers because you're trying to cheat it. Like it's a beautiful thing. It's like, it's beautiful how it's all laid out. This is what you guys don't understand. So once you realize that the game is about you, right? Then you wouldn't be doing no goofy shit like, oh, let me, act like this or be this way so that, this girl will like me or whatever. It's like, bro, you're already starting off fucking up because you're not doing what you want to do. You're doing what you think you have to in order to attain.
Right.
And it's like you would, and this the funny part is that you can never attain what is for you if you're not being you. So it's like, how the fuck we go? You know what I mean?
When you try to like, for example, based on the title, when you try to adjust your masculine identity based on a bitch or just because she look good and all that dumb shit, it's like having the wrong return address.
Right.
The man don't know who to give your package to because the address is off.
Right.
Because you acting like somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're taking on a whole different identity because you putting this bitch up on a pedestal, or just because she look good, or because she's a baddie, or because she got a lot of followers on Instagram, whatever the fuck you think.
Right.
Nobody knows who you really are, at least of all you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're so focused on this female or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting, man, and it's just a lot of dysfunction and inauthenticity. It's terrible.
Right, not as facts. Is that I've seen people all over the internet praising being alone coming into the new year. Does that mean they can't get nobody? No, it doesn't mean they can't get anybody. They could just, they could just be like, hey, the new year's here. I'm doing what I do. And then that's that. Or you could have some people who do want shit to pop off, but they're using it as a cope to just cope with the fact that they're alone and they actually want somebody. But my question to you, Fred, is what does that have to do with you, though? I want to know.
Why do you care, buddy?
Why do you care about that? Said, I'm afraid if listening to love songs in my apartment because I think my neighbors would look at me as soft. Is that the wrong mindset? Yo, he got me. You gotta be trolling. Come on, man.
Some different shit.
Now, Walter gotta be trolling. If Chad or Tyrone get women easily with no game, does this still apply to them? Bro, this guy with his fucking I can never take this guy seriously. I literally just did a show yesterday about a 6'4" blue-eyed Chad dude who's talking about, bro, it's so hard out here to get women, bro. I don't understand.
I don't understand, bro.
He's like, I don't understand. I'm 6'4". I got blue eyes. I just don't understand, bro. It's like, guys, this is why y'all need game. Like being a Chad can't even save you. That was like the last thing on the list. First it was MGTOW, then it was Red Pill, then it was Passport Bros, and then it was like, okay, if I looks max, that gotta be it. And the looks maxers are like, bruh, it's not happening. Yo, we're gonna have to wait till like 2030 for niggas to really, really be about this game. Like in let's say the next 4 to 5 years, when they've tried all the things, they're gonna be like, all right, let me listen to them game niggas and shit and see what they
I'm done looks maxing. This is horrible.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, y'all ain't see Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre broke up?
Aw.
And the only reason why I mention it is because ain't both of them supposed to be hot?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So how come they couldn't work it out?
You got the looks, money, and status. This is crazy. Oh my goodness!
And by the way, Tiana Taylor did such a good job in One Battle After the Other. Shout out to her. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
It says, "Can you answer my long question about boyfriend energy?" No. What question? Call in. How about you call in and then we answer the question?
I ain't got $10 though.
Call in and we answer the question. Is that why you tell us not to copy or use somebody's lines when talking to women? Well, yeah, you shouldn't do that because that's not you.
That's you know
what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand the way that you talk to women, interact with women. This is like, for example, shout out to 1950. That's why 1950 be like, yo, don't be kissing these bitches. And then that's why I say kiss the women. You know why? Because we both have different masculine identities.
Facts.
That's the part y'all always miss.
Right.
You'll be like, but yo, he said this and he said that. Of course, we're saying other stuff because we're our own men. That's what we're trying to get you guys to understand. That's the point of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like Miles is more of like a romantic nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm more of a like, just, what I'm saying? Just come through, suck my dick, get the fuck up out of here. I mean, I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know we all got different masculine identities, but I need to be more like Locario. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Miles is like, fuck all this romantic shit.
This romantic shit, I don't know. Right?
So that's what I'm saying. We try to get you guys to understand your own way of doing things that work for you. This is why we say the game is about you, because you have to figure out, because understand this, a lot of this is based on your own personality, things you like and don't like. Because me, I fucking hate small talk and a bunch of like nonsensical conversations. Like, I hate all that shit. And that's why, if you notice, a lot of my advice is very like direct, cut dry, this and this and that. So what happens is when you watch me, if that resonates with you, then that's when you're like, okay, yeah, that kind of resonates with me. This is where I want to go in the direction.
That's why when Locario be on the quote unquote debate shows, they be like, wait, so you just say that to her?
Right, exactly.
Wait, you don't like give her a chance to warm up?
Right, exactly.
Wait. So you're telling me you see a girl, you think she's attractive, and you just go up to her and tell her exactly what you want?
Right, exactly.
And if she says no, you just walk away?
Right.
Well, what? They be like
that. You do.
You don't even give her a second chance? Like, what is going on here?
It's crazy, because this is why we tell you guys, listen, man, the game is about you. You got to figure out the way you do shit, man. Because listen, like I always say, it always equates to 10. Like, I could be like 5 + 5 is 10. Miles is like 8 + 2 is 10. Right. 1950 is like 15 minus 5 is 10. You understand? Steve is like 9 + 1 is 10. It's all equal into 10. The point is, Zagan is like, 3 + 7 is 10. We're all getting to 10, right? But the thing is, you have to figure out, how do you get to 10?
How do you do it?
You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the point of the game. Now, the problem is you have guys who don't have game and they don't know how to fucking count. So they're like, oh, but I have 5 and 50. That's supposed to equal to 10. It's like, no, nigga, you off. So
Wait, so you don't like pass her through her shit test? You don't like break down her last minute resistance?
Right.
Come on, man. This is what? They be really mad at Locario. Like, they be really tight with this nigga, bro.
Because they make the game about women. They look at women like a puzzle to solve. And if they solve it, then they've won. Like, ooh, look at my game is so good. I was able to solve this difficult puzzle. I was able to pass her shit test, push through a last minute resistance, and then I got to sex. So so you're telling me that you don't even pass her shit test or any of that? Are you crazy? Like, how do you even get laid, bro? Do you even get laid, bro? We got to see your receipts. I don't believe you. You got to show us some receipts. Who are these? You're probably fucking 2s and 3s. That's why, Yeah. We all know that hot chicks are harder to get. You got to pass through the hot chicks resistance. And you see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
These niggas stink.
Hot chicks live by a different set of rules, bro. Like, these niggas is so there. Come on, man. Like,
nigga, you gay.
Like, these niggas is gay though, for real.
This shit crazy.
Not in a bad way, but they're gay in the way that they're following these females' leads just because they think they're attractive. That's gay.
Right. It's crazy. It says if you get turned down, even if you have game, looks, or money, is it really just a numbers game? There is nothing you can say or do that will force someone to be interested in you. This nigga just yo,
everybody in the class, your language exposes you. Great job, class. Great job. All right. Why would you want to force? Why would you want to force anyone to be interested in you?
And the thing is, you can't force anyone to be interested in you.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny? There was a dude that was coming to my apartment. He was like, I think one of these Verizon guys or something that, they try to upgrade your stuff or whatever.
Okay, because I was about to hit you with the pause, but whatever.
Right, exactly.
And he's like coming to my apartment.
Yes. So he rung my fucking. He hit the door. He knocked on the door.
Yeah.
While I'm in the middle of working, but I open it. I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I open it. He's like, hey, bro, we're here to try to. I said, listen, man, I ain't really got time for that. I'm in a rush doing some shit. Like I didn't care. So I was so he left. He was like, is there a better time that I can come? I was like, I don't know, maybe like next week, right? Yeah. So then he came the next week. But I forgot I told him like to come the next week, right? But then while he came, I saw him like downstairs and he rung my bell, but I didn't let him in because I was in the middle of doing some shit, right? So then he rung it twice, but then he left. But the reason why I point that out is because I had zero interest in talking to this nigga about nothing.
About nothing.
You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing he could force me to do to try to get him to have the conversation with me about this internet shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you guys that when a person is not interested in anything, there's nothing you can do to force them to be interested.
Nothing. Look, I'm gonna read it again. There's nothing you can say or do that will force someone to be interested in you. And I think he forgot to put a question mark because I think if I'm not mistaken, that's a question, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because he said, if you get turned down, even if you have game, looks, or money, is it really just a numbers game? There's nothing you can say or do that will force someone to be interested in you. You want to force?
Now he wants that baddie to like him. He wants to push through her last minute resistance.
This is what I'm saying. Be careful because see, this is the mindset that the PUAs got these niggas in.
Exactly.
Where you think you can force this. See, this is when the girl calls you a creep.
Right.
Because you're trying to force her to do something she don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the beginnings of the whole SA thing.
Right. And that's what I was saying earlier about she's gonna feel like you did something to her, because remember, women follow naturally. So if you wear her down enough, right, what'll happen is she'll give in a lot of situations. So it doesn't mean she's interested in you. She just gave up and gave in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
and she could be doing it under duress.
Right. Exactly.
And not feel any positivity about any of the decisions that she's making because she's following your lead.
Exactly. Right.
But she's following your lead reluctantly because you're forcing her.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, y'all gotta be careful. This is not it's 2026, man. Y'all gotta be careful, man.
That's what I'm saying. This is why we always tell y'all charge a chick to the game. This is why we tell y'all deal with women who have high interest. This is why we tell y'all to not deal with women who are resisting you. Because notice, all of our advice is like, listen, it should be consistent cooperation.
Right.
And we tell y'all to leave the woman alone if she's not cooperating. What the PUA say is, well, bro, just pass your shit test, bro. You just got to pass through her last minute resistance, bro. You can't just run away. You gotta, keep it going, build more rapport, build more comfort so you can get her, bro.
Make her comfortable, bro.
It's like, what are y'all doing? And they think they're winning because they wore her down. I'm like, what are you doing?
Nah, bro.
I'm like, y'all setting yourself up for the okie doke.
Yo, imagine if you, like I said, imagine if you happen to have kids with this woman. Imagine the stories you tell your son.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, how did you and Mom meet? Well, I met her at the bar, and initially I could tell she wasn't really feeling me.
Right.
But I wore her down, son.
Yeah, I forced her to like me.
I broke through her last minute resistance, and I made her comfortable.
Right.
I forced her to be comfortable. Like you're looking at it, son. I forced her to be comfortable. Son. Sometimes you gotta force it. Sometimes you have to be really persistent by any means necessary.
Because it's funny. Guys, that if you're trying to fuck a woman and she's not wet, that it's going to hurt.
Oh my gosh.
See, the reason why it hurts is because she's not wet, and she's not wet because she doesn't want you. So you can't. So if you try to force the penis in a dry vagina, that's going to be a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like this is even when we talk about sex, the sex shows you that the woman has to be wet.
Bro, the sex is the blueprint. Itself is just a big metaphor for the game. I'm telling you.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh my God. This shit is too crazy. This is why, guys, this is why I got to learn this game. So, y'all aren't out here on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we about to wrap this up. Anything else you want to say, Mouse, before we get up out of here?
Oh yeah. So go to CunninghamElements.com because like I said, my the natural ingredients in the shea butter, right? It's still shea butter season. And I want everybody who wants to try to shea butter to get a chance to try the shea butter before shea butter season is over, which will be around maybe March, because that's when it starts to get warm again. But yeah, the natural ingredients in the shea butter has been known to help very effectively. I wouldn't say cure, but help very effectively with the symptoms of eczema. So for those of you who got certain skin problems and certain things like that, get with the shea butter, man, because the natural ingredients I got in there, like naturally occurring, like vitamin E and certain other nutrients, man, because I use rendered beef tallow and shea butter and really great other natural ingredients, man, is really good for you, man. So make sure you go. Yeah, shout out to April. Appreciate you. Go to Cunningham Elements and check out the shea butter, man. And then, of course, make sure you get with us on the Masculine Identity membership on Monday evening, 11 p.m. I sent out the link at 10:45 p.m. And we're going to be talking about mystery, right? We're going to be talking about how to be mysterious in your masculine identity, because a lot of you guys don't know what the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you guys think that mystery means to go unnoticed. like to blend in with your surroundings so she doesn't really know who you are, and that's how you achieve mystery, or you become a mysterious man. No, that I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna break it down, and we're gonna get into it, man. So yeah, man, and shout out to my nephew, because he's the one that came up with that joint. I got another nephew. He's a little bit older, and he came up with that joint. So shout out to him. But yeah, man, we're gonna be doing that Monday night, so make sure y'all come through for that.
You should invite mystery.
When I first introduced it, niggas were like, "Wait, are you talking about?" No, I'm not talking about him. No.
Shout out to mystery though. Shout out to
mystery. Yep.
Oh man. All right, people. So listen, man, we about to wrap this up, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
New year, everybody. All the best for 2026, and we gonna do the thing, man. Appreciate every last one of y'all. Let's get it.
Thanks. And you got the Manhood is a Skill Set show tomorrow, right?
Manhood is a Skill Set show tomorrow, 12 noon, and Locario's going live at 5.
Yep. And then make sure that you guys check us out on Real Game No Theory Sunday. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We going out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below.